Hey guys, it's Brian. In this video I just wanted to talk about taking a bath as somebody who's paralyzed, especially in a bathtub that you can't get right next to the bathtub to transfer in. This is kind of what I'm talking about. At this point, I have a pretty large gap between the toilet and the bathtub, and I've got such a tight area right here that I can only get perpendicular to the tub as opposed to next to it, which would be a lot easier to help with the transfer. So what I did was I made a transfer bench, and this is just a piece of plywood that I had in my garage that I just kind of cut down to the size that would pretty much fill the gap between the toilet and the tub itself. I went to the fabric store and just got some marine grade vinyl. This is what they use in boats and stuff like that, so this can get wet, and then inside is just, I think, a half-inch layer of padding. And again, I just wrapped it around and stapled it. It's really nothing fancy. This is just all it's made to do is get me into the tub. So then I went to the hardware store, got some brackets and some suction cups just so it doesn't slide around as I am doing my transfer. So at this point, I'm just going to lock it onto the toilet itself and the tub. So at this point, this thing is solid. I mean, it's really not going anywhere, and it makes it a lot easier to do the transfer. So I'll just transfer my body over. And then once I'm at this point, it makes it a heck of a lot easier to get into the tub. I'm just going to throw my legs into the tub. And if you can see right here, I have a air-filled cushion that I sit on in the tub. It's just a little bit of added insurance since I can't feel my skin. I don't want to worry about getting a pressure sore as I'm in here. And I don't have any fancy grab bars or anything like that. It's pretty much just a standard bathtub setup. So what I'm doing is just bracing my body on the sides of the tub. So I'm going to kind of grab back here in the corner and then just slowly lower myself down. And I'm in the tub. So at this point, it's really nice. I can just soak. If I'm freezing cold, I don't have to worry about just sitting in a shower stall and just kind of showering myself. It gives me a chance to relax, and it's just nice to have an extra option for bathing. So in order to get out, I'm going to do pretty much the same exact thing I did to get in. I just have to kind of take it slow. And I kind of want to make sure I don't drag my body on these brackets. They are coated in rubber, just they're not super sharp. But I usually just kind of reposition my feet a little bit. And then I'm just going to put my butt up on this. And at this point, I can just transfer my legs out. It's a little tricky when you don't have shoes to keep your feet in place, but obviously when I'm doing this naked, I'm pretty slippery anyway, so then I can just transfer back into the chair. And I'm done. So if you have any questions as far as making a bench, if you want to do something like this, feel free to make a comment, and I'll help you out. Thanks a lot. Hey guys, it's Brian. In this video I just wanted to talk about taking a bath as somebody who's paralyzed, especially in a bathtub that you can't get right next to the bathtub to transfer in. This is kind of what I'm talking about. At this point, I have a pretty large gap between the toilet and the bathtub.